Hello, folks. How are we doing? Are we good? I hope you're good. I've got my football manager, Tankard. Look at that. Wow. And we're here with Udinese. How are you guys doing? FM25 cancelled since when? Someone mentioned that in the... Joshua, I don't know if you're joking. Someone else said that. And I don't know if they were doing memes. If you didn't know, there's no football manager coming out until FM26. But how are we all doing? Are we good? We're multi-streaming again, so if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, appreciate you guys being here. Oh, my word. Fanta, mate. Thank you for the 10 months. Whoop, whoop. Paramedic Gaming, mate. 11 months down, 989 to go. You're planning on subbing for 1,000 months. I'm going to hold you to that. How long is 1,000 months, chat? I feel like that is too long to expect someone to actually be subbed for in their lifetime. But who am I to judge? MJAP, mate, thank you for 6 months of the Prime. For Walkman as well, big up the space. That's what they call me on the streets. And also Holden JJ, FM25 soon. Woo, ... Yeah. Khalid Jack's just recorded today's Park to Prem this morning. Actually not true. I've just recorded Friday's Park to Prem today. Yeah, Friday's Park to Prem. I do have to cycle through shirts occasionally, chat. And the shirt that I wore for today's Park to Prem video that went up, I literally wore just for that video. So after I'd worn it, I hung it up on my wardrobe door. I thought, wear it in a few days' time. So I'm wearing it today. But how are we all doing? How long in advance can you sub on Twitch? I actually don't know. Thoughts on the F1 event last night? I mean, it was cringe, but I kind of loved how cringe it was. Is that an unpopular opinion? It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and yet it was bad. I feel like it could have been like 45 minutes shorter. Like I thought it was interesting how all the teams clearly didn't get told exactly what they had to do with their time slot, and Alpine just thought, fuck it, just hire a DJ, let him do it for 5 minutes. Which I kind of respect. Like, I feel like teams will learn what worked and what didn't work rather quickly with the event, but maybe that'll mean that future ones are less cringe. Is that fair? Hello, 8 a.m. here. What time was it where it's 8 a.m.? Like East Coast of America, I think, is 8 a.m. I can do maths, me. What players have I brought in for Udinese? We'll talk about it shortly, but Alexander Pato and Karius. So Liverpool fans, Liverpool fans are going to judge me for that. He got man of the match on his first game. Oh, Canada, apologies, Clutch Randy. I'd like to apologise to my Canadian brethren, who I'm hoping win tomorrow in the Four Nations. Not the rugby, which obviously is the Six Nations, but the Four Nations face-off, ice hockey. I'm still sad about the Celtic game. So I didn't get to watch the Celtic game, but even I was sad when I saw the highlights. Hey, poorly drawn Arsenal dude. Watching on YouTube because it's a better watching experience, but keeping my sub streak alive. Also, hi, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you are someone who normally watches on Twitch and you've made the move to YouTube, or maybe you're watching on YouTube and you've never watched the streams before, and you aren't aware that I historically stream on Twitch, we are streaming to both simultaneously, so pick whichever is the best viewing experience for you. Do I like the NFL, NBA, or NHL? I used to watch a lot of the NFL, but to be honest, I'm more of an NHL watcher. I'm the kind of person who will turn on for the playoffs with the NFL and for the players of the NBA, but the NHL, I love ice hockey. Ice hockey is my sport. That's my vibe. Love how Max and Liam didn't say a word. I mean, I feel like Order knew he was just going to rattle the crowd. There was nothing that Red Bull could do for that presentation that was going to be good. Do you know? Not that it was going to be good, that was going to be well received. I like the fact they just hired a load of people to dance behind the car as if it was going to distract us from the fact it's the same car. Just reached the latest part of the program and came straight here. You need to stream to all streaming platforms. I mean, to be fair, we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and that is the long-term plan. And also, Muster, mate, thank you for the 5 months of the Prime. The silver lining about FM25 getting cancelled is more live streams. Factos. Who's my NHL side? Oh, do I want to go get the jersey? It'll disappoint some people. They won't believe the team I support. I'm a Maple Leafs fan. British ice hockey fans are underrated. I love going to Sheffield for the hockey. I've never been to is it EICHL? I can't remember what the English league is, which is awkward. There's just not a team local to me, which is a bit of a shame because I think if there was a team like on my doorstep, I probably would go watch ice hockey here in Britain. Did those damn Finnish people get you into hockey? I'll be honest, I've been following hockey for like a decade, and my obsession started with EHM, Eastside Hockey Manager. And for some reason, I decided that to start supporting the Leafs when they were really, really bad, like before Austin Matthews. Like, I'm talking JVR, who else was there? Dion Phaneuf was there, Joffrey Lupul. Who else was there in that era? Nazem Kadri was just coming up. It was a dark era for Leafs fans, and I feel like I was there at the very bottom. So I can enjoy the fact that we're still shit in the playoffs now. But how are we all good? I've already eaten my lunch from today's video, so I'm a wee bit lost. Do I have a second lunch? I think dessert, personally. What do I think about today's Real Madrid-Man City game? I actually missed the first leg because I was travelling at the time. I will be watching it later. Well, I'm going to watch the Liverpool game as well. I'm going to have lots of streams open, completely legally, of course, for the benefit of my lawyer. I feel like Real Madrid are going to have enough. That was my prediction. Did I catch the F175 live event? I did. We discussed it a little bit already. Chat, if you watch that event, I appreciate not everyone here is an F1 fan, but if you're from the F1 Manager streams and you're an F1 fan, which was the best livery? I feel like it has to be the V-Carb livery. Like the white, I've been crying out for a white Red Bull for years. I'm also annoyed it's not Red Bull that have done it. Red Bull were never going to do it. So for V-Carb to do it, I like the Sauber one. I don't know how I feel about Haas and Alpine. Like some people really like the Alpine. I don't like the BWT pink like logo on the metallic blue side pod. I feel like the pink and the blue just don't work for me. But lots of people seem to disagree with that opinion, and you have to just agree with the hive mind on the internet, or you will be cancelled, and they will burn you at the stake metaphorically. I like the V-Carb one. I like. Not a fan of the Ferrari one with the white. I don't know how much HP are paying for that white stripe. I hope it's worth it. What's my favourite park to Prem? Oh, it's a good question. Probably Towlaw. I feel like Towlaw happened at during the pandemic when everyone was stuck inside and people really kind of gravitated towards it, and I enjoyed it a lot too. There was a lot of white and colour on the liveries though this year compared to the last couple of years where everyone was complaining about everyone being too black with carbon everywhere. The V-Carb had a lot of white. Ferrari had white. I actually quite liked the which livery am I even thinking of? I actually quite like the Aston Martin. I like the change in the side pods colours where it's now black instead of green, or the other way around. Hey, Twisted Muppet, mate. Thank you for the 46 and Sir Mowgli as well. Guys, I really, really appreciate the support. It's good to be back streaming Football Manager. Speaking of which, shall we actually hit the Football Manager scene button? We probably should. Oh, chat, did you just see that? Oh, I've just ballsed it up. Oh, I wanted to show the fancy transition of my face moving. Look at this. Are you ready? Wapow! Technology. That's the extent of the excitement today. Seeing Hamilton in a Ferrari suit look fake. I know what you mean. It made me feel uncomfortable. How's Lorenzo Luca been for us? I don't think he scored since we signed him. Since we played. No, he did. He scored against Monza. He did score against Monza, to be fair to him. Sergeant Snuggles, thank you for the 5 with the Prime as well. Really, really appreciate it. But yeah, for people who missed the stream on... What day did we stream? Monday? It was Monday. I should point out now, I can tell you when the next stream is going to be, chat. Friday at 6:30 UK time. So whatever time it is for you now, add 5 hours onto it and 20 minutes on Friday. So for those of you in the States, you can watch me on your lunch break and in your afternoon. You can unwind with me ahead of Brentford v... I can't remember who they're playing now in the Premier League. It might be Leicester. Did I see Sargent quit his IndyCar team? I did not see that. Mirels, mate, thank you very much. Hey, Jack, I used my Prime sub on Zealand, so I had to pay for this. Enjoy it. Thank you for giving me your money and not Jeff Bezos' money. Mate, that's very much appreciated. Thank you. Jack, what's your prediction for the Liverpool game tonight? Liverpool win, Rashford scores. That's my prediction. But yeah, for people who missed the previous stream, bit of context here. We're doing a bottom at Christmas challenge. I wanted a short-term FM save to start on stream, just because I've not streamed FM in almost 3 years outside of the network game and the World Cup, the FIFA esports event I played in. So as a result of that, I felt like, let's do a short-term save before I commit to a long-term save. The long-term save, I'm 90% sure at this point, is going to be a save in Gibraltar, which we're going to be starting in the next week or two, following on from the commencing of this save game, kind of wrapping up. But yeah, essentially, short-term save, bomb at Christmas. We joined Udinese. They had not won a game since the opening game of the season. And instantly, well, we lost the first game against Lazio. But since then, 2 wins and a draw. And a draw against Atalanta, who have only lost 2 games all year. So that was actually quite a good result against them. But despite 7 points from 3 games, we are still 7 points away from safety, and Venezia have a game or 2 in hand. They have 2 games in hand. So we're still quite far from safety here. What FM save should I start? Red Star. Hey, Hugans, how are you doing today, dude? I hope you're good. Is the plan to make Udinese the best side in the league? So the plan is it's a one and done. It's an adventure and for 1 season before we commit to something long term. You might notice by the fact that I've got a 39-year-old Alvaro Negredo playing at Regista. We are having a little bit of fun with this save game. We're running a double trequartista with a target forward, just as God intended. We've got Isaac Toure here, who's 6'9", and we're just playing him at libero, because a 6'9" libero is just fun. So, yeah, that's what we're cooking up right now. Would I be willing to do an F1 manager save on the 2013 database? No. At the moment, I've got no plans of doing any F1 manager content. If the mod that I know some guys are working on for the 2025 season's good, maybe I'll do like a 1-season thing with it on stream, but there's no like plans in the immediate future for any more F1 manager, I'm afraid. How's Profundi been for us? So the previous manager didn't really use him. I tried to use him and then he got injured immediately. So that was a little bit annoying. Change weight and height to stone and foot. No, thank you. The reason I use do people know why I use centimetres? There is actually a reason here. It's so that when I have regen centre-backs, especially, and I need to monitor if they're still growing, I get more frequent updates on their height. Because players do actually grow in Football Manager. And if you get like a 6-foot-tall centre-back, obviously you only get informed when he's grown by a whole inch. By having it in centimetres, I can see every little bit of growth he has. That's the minutiae. That's the micromanagement I need. So yeah, we are using a 3-5-2. And to be honest, this is not dissimilar to the formation that the previous manager was using. He was just using wide attacking mids. But it is just sadly what this team is kind of built for. Have I tried a modded match engine? I haven't yet. I'm thinking that I might give it a whirl when I start my long-term save game in Gibraltar. I don't know if this is just me. I get really annoyed when I'm doing well in a Football Manager save game and then they update the game officially and change the match engine and your tactic just feels like it breaks and doesn't work as well. And I don't really want to do that in the middle of the Wanderers save game. And equally, I don't want to have to keep swapping the SI match viewer files back and forth. If people haven't seen, there's this new kind of set of mods that people have been working on. There's a few different versions floating around, which change the physics parameters of the match engine. I've not tested them yet, but who knows? Also, first time sub, Jizzbag. That is I don't know how you've got away with that username on Twitch, but respect. Do I have any backup plans after the FM25 cancellation? The plan is, chat, to focus a bit more on streaming Football Manager and just kind of being a bit more interactive with you guys. I'm definitely guilty of sometimes detaching myself from my content. I feel like that's less with F1 Manager and more with Football Manager. I feel like sometimes I've been guilty of taking a bit of a step back from things. Like, as a content creator, there's different aspects to your job, right? There is the making the content, kind of existing in socials and trying to remain relevancy, if that makes any sense. Like, to be able to make content like I have for over a decade, like, you have to constantly be adapting and kind of trying to carve out something. And there's been a lack of Football Manager streamers streaming on YouTube and Twitch. And I've not streamed Football Manager in a long time. And I feel like FM24 is actually still a really good game. I still really enjoy playing it. So with that in mind, I feel like, focusing on streaming, being able to kind of get into a routine with streaming as well, longer term is the aim, and have it kind of just coexist with the YouTube videos is kind of the name of the game. Like I said, the plan is to do a long-term save in Gibraltar. I want to try and win a World Cup. Maybe not that. Let's not go. I want to win a Champions League with a Gibraltar club. Let's lower the expectations slightly. But I felt like to wet the whistle, we'd start with an Udinese save. Chen, mate, thank you for the 200 bits. Aussie-friendly streaming time. I'm all for it, dude. Thank you so much. I should say, by the way, if you're in Australia or Brazil or South Korea and you were trying to claim F1 Manager off Epic Games and it was geo-locked, that geo-lock restriction's been removed. So if you're an Australian out there who wanted to try and claim F1 Manager for free, and if you didn't know this, you do now, F1 Manager is free for like the next 24 hours. If you're in Brazil, South Korea or Australia, you should now be able to claim the game, but you've only got 28 hours to do it. It's free to claim to keep forever, so make sure you do it. Also, Evo2424, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream earlier on this week. I really, really enjoyed it. I wasn't sure whenever you're streaming, right, and you fire up a save game with no real plan, you just hope that you find something fun. This Udinese save is quite fun, I feel like, already. Speaking of which, I've got a January transfer window here. There's 12 days before our next game. On the one hand, I kind of want to, rethink the team. On the other, I need to get rid of some players if I want to do that, because I'm actually at the registration limit, if I'm not mistaken. We have just sold, though, Martin Piero. So that's good. He wasn't registered anyway, because I unregistered him. But it's some money, I guess. Never watched the original Gibraltar Apex. What did you win in the end? I won multiple Champions Leagues on YouTube, and I actually kept playing that save game, and about 20 years later, won a World Cup in my own time. So that was fun. It was a good old save game. What do you think? Will SI be able to release FM26 in October or November? I mean, the statement they put out never mentioned FM26 by name, but it mentioned the importance of releasing a game before Christmas. So I'm pretty confident we'll be getting something. Pear, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that a lot. Chat, appreciate all the love and support. I didn't realise how many people were going to be watching on YouTube when I fired up the stream on Monday. Like, there were more people watching on YouTube than on Twitch. Which is, on the one hand, I'm a little bit surprised. But on the other hand, I suppose it makes sense that when we have a YouTube channel with lots of people who are subscribed and stuff, who maybe never knew that I streamed on Twitch, never mind not streaming Football Manager until recently, maybe it makes sense for people to be like, hey, this is kind of fun. It's that bloke who I watch in my lunch break, but now I can watch him into the afternoon when I'm meant to be working instead. Have I tried out the new match engine yet? I actually did try it just on a little test save game just to see if it was any good. I did notice I kept having shots hit the post and then ricochet all the way to the halfway line. Which did feel a bit stupid, but then again, Football Manager's always just had stupid stuff in the match engine, so is it really that big of a deal? Can I actually afford to register anyone at the moment? No. If I want to register anyone, they've got to be homegrown at Udinese. I mean, I've still got money. Who is homegrown at club? We should have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Homegrown status, trained at club. So, interested in loan. I was thinking, is there seriously that fewer players produced by this academy? I'll tell you what, chat. Udinese's academy turns out not very good. I did wonder about the one-star youth recruitment. I guess this all makes sense. What do you think would happen 20 years into the future of FM? The 3D match engine looks competent. That would be good, wouldn't it? The issue I've got is, if I'm not mistaken, the goalkeepers I've got registered are homegrown at club or homegrown in nation. And also, they're under 22, so they don't have to be registered. Oh, if I sign under 22s, they don't have to be registered. But that's... Wait, so Profundi doesn't need to be registered, but he's homegrown at club and at nation, so it doesn't really make a difference. The Italian squad registration rules hurt my brain. I hope I'm not the only person whose brain is hurt by them, with all the non-EU slots and stuff. It's mind-blowing. Do I think that there's enough new FM YouTubers / streamers? I don't really... What does that mean? Because that question kind of makes it sound like there has to be new YouTubers and streamers. I feel like it's not entirely surprising that there is a downturn in new content when there's not been a new game in like 15 months. I don't think that's a concern. I feel like FM content is in the best place it's ever been, at least when it comes to videos. I feel like there was a golden age of streaming Football Manager during the pandemic when everyone was stuck inside. And obviously now people have gone back to work and stuff, and people don't have as much free time to stream, perhaps, who aren't full-time creators. Like, there has maybe been a downturn there. But I think in terms of video content, Football Manager's in a really, really good spot. Chat, who do I get rid of here? And don't say Alexander Pato. I actually feel like Keenan Davis I should get rid of. Keenan Davis, is he good in real life? Because in Football Manager, he's not very good. I didn't have him in my starting 11. And someone on X, formerly known as Twitter, was like, hey, don't you have Keenan Davis? I'm having him. He's not very good. Am I still playing F1 Manager? I haven't, to be honest, played it since I finished the last stream that I did of it. I've been on a bit of a break. Can I give you an idea for a fun and good save? Red Star Belgrade. I should point out, chat, this is like a meme that's about 8 years old, the Red Star thing. The actual answer is pick a save that you'll enjoy. But the Red Star thing is like an old meme where basically there was one bloke who on all my videos used to tell me, have you considered managing in Red Star? And I never had the heart to tell him that I was never going to manage Red Star. And so he'd spam it in the comments all the time, saying you should manage Red Star. They're a really good team. He was a Red Star fan. So now whenever someone asks me what team to manage, I just say Red Star. Get rid of 39-year-old Negredo. I've only just signed him. Sorry, I'm not having Alvaro Negredo slander. All I'm saying is he is the best regista in my team. He might not know how to play defensive mid yet. Look at that. Genuinely, like Champions League quality regista. Maybe I should actually play as Red Star. Maybe the bloke was onto something. Maybe it is actually the best save game ever. Am I training him at Regista? You bet your bottom dollar I'm training him at Regista. Negredo and Forsby. We've rebuilt the midfield with just big, meaty men. Has Keenan Davis been banging in goals? No, I've just offered him out to clubs. The thing is, because this is a bomb at Christmas save, right? It's all about win now. Or not win now, just avoid relegation now. I mean, we're still 7 points away from safety, despite the fact we've done well. Oh, we've had a bid. We've had a bid for Maduka. Chat, the Maduka era is over. If you've got a candle, please light it now. When we first came in, we thought he'd be a hero. He pissed off to AFCON. He's actually back from AFCON already. He's just not very good. He got a 6.21 rating before we came in. We've signed Loris Karius to come in and be our new goalkeeper. The Maduka era's over. He was meant to be the promised one. He's unhappy I've not kept his promise. I'm literally selling you. Please do one. Got a Liverpool prediction. I gave a prediction earlier, which is Rashford scores, but Liverpool win. Is that an accept? You probably wanted a scoreline prediction, but does that count as a prediction? Also, Big D, mate, thank you for the prime. This team is crazy enough to stay up. I bloody hope so. I mean, look, we've got Alexander Pato, who has apparently passed his peak. Apparently. I feel like he could still be good. That's all I'm saying. Selakoye, he's been investigated for match fixing IRL. Maduka would never do such a thing. I will defend my client in a court of law. thing is, I'm selling him. That doesn't actually free up a registration spot because he's not registered already. I kind of feel like I should sell Rui Modesto. He's just not very good. He's only just joined. Well, tough. If I unregister him, will that get me another registration spot? Oh, it will. It will. Okay, you know what? That's good. Who could we sign, chat? We've got money. We should burn it on something. So now the FM25 is cancelled. Is F4 Manager coming back? I'm afraid not. FM25 has been cancelled. F4 Manager has been completely cancelled. Basically, chat, what we've learned is, if there's a video game series you don't like, you let me know about it, I'll play it on stream, and it will die. Am I going to sing the Mark Viduka song when Maduka leaves? I mean, I have the soundboard if it didn't get broken by my Windows update. Does it actually have the Mark Viduka song on it? I don't think it does. I have the American National Anthem. That's not what we need, though. Yeah, I don't think I've got the Mark Viduka song. I've got Julian Brandt, yeah. Julian Brandt! Yeah! But I don't have the Mark Viduka song. I'm sorry. Wait, F1M is cancelled. Pretty much confirmed, I'm afraid to say. Oh, Firmino's available on a free chat. Talk me out of it. Talk me out of it. I mean, I love it. I love his smile. Mane, I mean, Mane's only 32. Lloris is actually showing up. Insigne. As if Insigne's only 33. As if. Someone has suggested Firmino Regista. You're actually cooking there. That is a fantastic suggestion. How much is he going to want? I can't afford that. That will break the finances. The issue I've got is Udinese's highest earner is on £38,000, and it's Tovan, who I should be getting rid of because he's not very good. Also, why does Tovan look like Fogden? Can anyone else see that? Is that just me? I can't unsee it now. I'm feeling comfortable. Get me out of here. Double Regista, that might be too much, chat. You know, double Trequartista's one thing. Demiral. Oh my word, Demiral's very good. Brighton have made a bid. I mean, if he wanted to sign for me, it'd be great. The issue is with all these former Saudi Arabian players, like, I can't afford their I can't afford their wages. Is this live or a rerun? It's a rerun, Bubbo. I can confirm this is a rerun, chat. We are not live. The people who I interact with directly in chat are paid actors. Malcolm, who's 27. I could play him in the middle. He wants a wage between 165,000 and 250. That's not going to work. That is not going to... You know what? I'm beginning to think all the Saudi Arabia free agents aren't going to sign for me. What about Sadio Mane? How much do you want, mate? Go on, hurt me. Tell me how much you want. I'll give you 46,000 for 2 years. It's more reasonable. It is more reasonable, but it's still quite a lot of money. But if he keeps it, I was about to say if he keeps us up, it's worth it. I didn't expect him to just accept that. I'll be honest, I didn't expect him to just accept that. What skin am I using? It's the WTCS skin. There should be a link below the YouTube stream now in the description chat. I think I updated it. Please tell me if it worked. I mean, are we playing Mane at cam or at striker? I don't play with a left winger. I've not, to be honest, not really thought it through, but it's fine. Thorsby's injured. Okay, it's only for a few days. Players feel like I should offer Zamora a new contract. How much do you want? 27,000! Mate, you're on 8,000. Little bro, pipe down. That is outrageous from him. That is... West Ham have made off for Malcolm. That dream is dead. Transfer deadline days in a week. Oh, Maduka's gone. Maduka. It doesn't quite work like the Mark Maduka song, does it? £1.6 million for this goalkeeper. I'll tell you what. That might be the best sale I've ever pulled off. How do you have a rating that low, chat? How do you have a rating that low across 19 games as a goalie? Like, what are you doing? Right, we've got Inter at home next. They're in second. They're in fourth. We're in 20th. We are still bottom. Do we have a party if we make it off the bottom of the table? No one wants Modesto. What if I hire an intermediary? I don't think I can get rid of him. I mean, I can just unregister him like I have, and it gives me a spot. I'll tell you what, I've got a lot of centre midfielders I'm beginning to realise. Like, if we sort by position here... Yeah. I mean, I feel like you can never have too much firepower. For a team that have as many strikers as we have, the lack of goals is a concern. I feel like the team is probably good enough to stay up as it is. If we get Sadio Mane... Chat, we are now going to beat Inter Milan. We are now going to beat Inter Milan. Sadio Mane, welcome to Udinese. Also, Montpellier offer for Modesto. I'll tell you what, it's all coming up Millhouse. Get him registered. Get him in. Boom. I've not thought about where we actually play him, but that's not the point, is it? Is it the end of the Profundi era for now? I'll tell you what, you can actually play as a trequartista, chat. And ironically, great trequartista. Someone's mentioned, could I cancel Atta's loan? Oh. He's 22, so I don't think he has to be registered. So I don't think that would actually free me up a spot, would it? Or would it? Yeah, let's see. He doesn't have to be registered. So I don't actually gain anything from cancelling that. Smalley, mate. How are you doing, mate? Thank you so much for the Prime. Hi, Jack. First stream since I moved to Australia. Good about the FM and F1M news, but glad to see you're still going strong. Dude, appreciate that so much. I hope Australia's treating you well. Did I cancel the Perez loan? I couldn't recall any of the players out on loan, chat. We have all these great players like Perez here out on loan. I cannot recall them. There's an optional future fee of 11 million. We have been scammed there. Sadio Mane is going to keep this team up. The question is, do you play Sanchez or Mane as the striker? I think Sanchez might be better as the cam. He's not quite as athletic and physical anymore, Sanchez. Like, 8 stamina is an issue. Mane, trequartista. Who says no? Oh, Negredo's out, chat. That's our Regista. That is Mr. Regista out. Oh, it's pain. I mean, it's Kallstrom or Lovric to come in. Who do you play? They're both bad at Regista. Chat, the Regista dream has been very much assaulted here. I actually think the best bet is to move Soleil forward. Wait, why is it not playing Regista? Was it only a Regista when... Oh, God, I'm breaking the team. Did I only have it as a Regista when Negredo was there? I thought it was always a Regista. Is that not the case? Also, apparently I'm incapable of dragging players. Can someone please help this man, a.k.a. me? I'll be honest, not great Negredo news. I think I move Soleil forward and then bring in Christensen at centre-back. I think that's the play. I feel sad and empty inside. Go back for Bobby. Chat, I don't have infinite money. I wish I did. I don't even have room to register Firmino. Negredo's 40. But he can do a great job for us. You know what? Soleil plays as a Segundo Volante. Zamora probably go back on support. Profundi Regista. Let's not be ridiculous. He would actually be quite a good Regista. And ironically, chat, hear me out. Thing is, he has no he doesn't really have the mentals for a Regista, and that's quite important in the role, sadly. Is this retirement FC? No comment. This is we have to stay up this year. Is this like a bomb at Christmas save in Italy? You've nailed it in one, Jack. You've nailed it in one. Painters, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it a lot. Look, we just have to stay up, chat. That's all we have to do. Isaac Traore's training well. Also, I'm still calling him Traore. His name's Torre. Reading's hard. Maybe Sanchez and Gonch for the vibes. Nah. Look, double Trequartista is more vibey than a Regista. Not a Regista, an Ungonch. That's all I'm saying. Is this just a regular database? It's the Sort It Out SI summer update we're using. How tall is Torre? 6'9". Maybe I didn't mention it enough. It's looking like a bottom at the end of the season save. I mean, look, to be fair, I've literally done well since I've come in. I'm not having any slander against my name. I joined and they had 6 points and 1 win. We've got 7 points from 3 games. We're on a roll. We're going to beat Inter here and you're all going to be sorry. Am I using the corner tactic? Of course I am. I've got a 6'9" centre-back. And I need every little bit of help from the game I can get. PJ Grazier, mate, thank you very much for the prime. I am very, very good. Right. Chat, what are we feeling here? What is an acceptable result against Inter Milan? They've lost 2 games in 21. I feel like a draw would be a miracle. That's how I feel. Whalums, thank you for the private chat. I appreciate all the love. Loads of you subbing over on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, channel memberships are a thing and there are the super chats. They don't pop up on stream, but I can see them. Losing by less than 10. You know what? That's the kind of optimism I like from Twitch chat. I feel like YouTube's a lot more kind to me. The YouTube chat is full of nicer people. Twitch chat is just full of people bullying me. Is this say with the new match engine? No. If Torre gets injured, how screwed are you? I'll be honest, we have lots of very tall centre-backs. Like, Yaka here is a big, meaty man. Soleil is not quite as big and meaty. There are big players we can call upon. Kieran, mate, thank you for the prize. Oh, chat, you guys are going mad with the subs. Okay. Inter Milan. At home. At home. We've got Karius in goal. He has been our main man. Sadio Mane wants the number 10. I can't give him it. I'm sorry, that is Sanchez's number. Let's do this. Have I thought of siding Salah? I thought about it, then realised it probably isn't a realistic transfer. Probably. You know, I could be wrong. I'm scared. Okay, come on, lads. I feel like if we lose by less than 3, I'm actually kind of happy. That's where my expectations are at. And they're playing... That team's quite good, isn't it? That is quite a good team, actually, on paper. They've not rotated things there, Inter. They've only lost 2 games in 21. They've drawn a lot of games. There's a few teams in this league season that have been just drawing a lot. Right. Come on, Udinese. We've got double Trequartista. We've got a Libero. We've got a Segundo Volante. I'm a man of culture. They're using long throws. Oh, Karius. My goat. Do you reckon Mane and Karius get on well? after their time at Liverpool. I reckon they'd be like old friends. Maybe I should get Firmino in as well, just for the vibes. Right, Yaka inside to Forsby. Saleh, we like this. This is pretty. Sadio on his debut. There's our man. There's our meaty libero. Christensen, that's not a good pass, is it? Oh, God, Torre's out of position. Get in position, lad. Ball's whipped in. Thuram hits the post. He had it covered. Carrier's had it covered. I'm going to encourage the players. We've not started losing immediately. As far as I'm concerned, that is a silver lining. The fridge is bringing it forward, though. Oh, what a tackle. Now we break. Sadio? Sadio, run. Oh, what a ball. Sanchez, square it. Oh, go on your own. Don't scratch your eyes, because you might damage your vision, but we are a goal up. Oh, my word. Was that a Mane assist? Was that a Sadio Mane, the double trequartista? They were laughing at me for the double trequartista. Twitch chat told me I was an idiot. YouTube chat told me I was silly. That's the difference. But we're ahead. Oh, my word. Inslu, thank you for the prime. I feel like Sanchez felt your energy there. That's what we're all about. The counter-attack is beautiful. That's because I shouted praise, chat. Oh, give us another. Give us another. Saleh, the circus, to Christensen. Zamora, Christensen. This is nice. Look at this. We look like a competent footballing establishment. Biol. Luca. This is nice. Where are we going? Carlos. Gives it back. Okay. They have got quite good attackers. Like Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez is scary, but we're containing them for now. I've definitely jinxed, haven't I? Lautaro Martinez, back post header. I've seen the future. I've seen the future. Okay, the future. I'm refining my ability to see the future. Hi, Jack. Greetings from Thailand. Hey, Namini, appreciate it. I was in Thailand like 2 weeks ago. Feels like a lot longer than that. I really, really enjoyed my time there. Definitely want to go back and see more of the country. I was just in like Bangkok near Siam. But really, really cool country. The food was really good. Right. We're 3-2. 3-2. We're a goal up after 32 minutes. I can read scoreboards, chat. I can read them. Look at this. We actually play some nice football here. Like, this is nice, isn't it? Greetings from Scotland. I went to Scotland as well a few months ago. That was fun too. I had all these holidays planned for the Football Manager delay before the new game came out, and then the new game never came out. Mane! Luca! Mane has 2 assists. It's inspirational. I can't believe it. I cannot. Adam and Eve. I'll be honest, we probably should be floating the ball to Lorenzo Luca because he is quite tall. But you know what? Fizz it across. The daddy long legs will get one of his long legs on it. That did deflect in. We do not care. How did I find Singapore? Loved Singapore. Singapore was wicked. I was staying out in Tampines, not really in the touristy bits. I did go to MBS and stuff, but yeah, it was really nice. Okay, Mane, do it again. Hat-trick of assists on his debut. Who says no? Okay, well, our right back says no. That is not good. I feel like the game is really setting me up for disappointment here. You know, we go 2 goals up, we lose. I can just imagine it. Asabi with the ball for them, gives it to Carlos. This is Mkhitaryan. They've got a Mkhitaryan in their team. They are not taking us seriously. The Thuram Martinez. Thuram. Is it off? The flag's raised. I think this is off. On YouTube videos, I have to pretend I don't know the tell chat. If the players don't raise their hand here, it's covered by the sign. If they don't raise their hand, the goal's disallowed. If they raise their hand in celebration, it's a goal. There you go. I've ruined it for you. Sleepy Hamster, mate. Thank you for the prime. Up the Mane. Who's the Mane? He's the Mane. Why are they creating more? I love that. Carriers has been so solid. So solid. I did talk about the F175 stuff. It was cringe, but I kind of enjoyed it. The V-carb livery was the best. Oh, Luca. Stretch your legs, son. Pass it in. I'm a genius. I am a genius. Well, you know what? Never mind bottom at Christmas. Champions League by May is the name of this save game. They've lost 2 games in 21. What's a ball in? The double. People are going to say, you're using the meta tactic. Look at the front three. This is a meme. This is a meme. And it's working. I'm so happy. They could still come back. We could still really blow it. So let's not get carried away just yet. Although 4 would be good, wouldn't it? Referee, give him a red. That's got to be a red. Get him off the bit. He stamped on his Achilles. Okay, never. Why was I shown that? What? Why was I shown that? Oh, Barella, Mkhitaryan. I don't like this. Mkhitaryan dinks it. Win the header. Oh, no. Have I got carried away too soon? Why am I so nervous? It's not a great defensive header by Christensen there, is it? If we're being honest. It's not the best header. I mean, ironically, he's on a 7.1. So, is the game giving him the assist there? What's happened? I'll tell the players they're doing brilliantly. I don't want to damage morale. So the people saying park the bus, I don't feel like we have the defensive ability to park. Like this team doesn't really have a handbrake. And right now we're on a hill. I feel like the only way forward is to keep it hitting the throttle and hoping that we can just make it happen. Christensen, I mean, he's already messed up once. I'm expecting him to lose it again. Yaka, he's on a wander. This is... I was going to say this is nice. That's less nice. Why am I so scared? They've got good players, haven't they? They have got good... Barella's good. Barella's very... Mark him! Okay, we're fine. When you play FM by yourself, do you still do commentary or sit in silence? I sit in... I play it like a normal person. I don't just sit there talking to myself 24/7. Otherwise, I'd probably make it into video content. Okay, set pieces dealt with Biol. This would be a massive result, chat, if we can hold on. Zamora, Biol, Yaka. Now I'm scared. Chanfanoglu, Lautaro Martinez, Carlos. No idea who Carlos is, but the rest of the players I recognise. Asabi, down the line. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. What's happening? What are we doing? They're tearing us a new one. It's the best goal I've ever seen. It's the best goal I've ever seen by Denzel Dumfries there. I can't even really be mad. We were 3-0 up. And now someone's going to go, you should play more defensive. If I play defensive, we're just going to concede. It's not ideal, is it? Can I tell you about this save game? It's a bottom at Christmas. We took over Udinese. We've had 4 games prior to this one. We were unbeaten in the last 3. Oh, Mane, do something magical. Soleil? Sanchez? That would have been good. I feel like that wasn't the highlight. There's still 30 minutes left of this game. I'm not comfortable. Where did I get the ad boards? They were bundled in with a mod that I got for FM ages ago, to the point where I actually don't know where I got them from now. And I'm sorry. Oh no, Mkhitaryan. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Now, chat, we need to have a serious think here, because let's be honest. If we look at the match momentum graph here, the game has been lost in this second half. They've not changed their shape. What do I do? Do we just defend a little bit more? Is that just the angle? Maybe go to balance mentality instead of positive? Maybe make the libero defend? That feels sensible. Zamura's been poor. Kamara's back from AFCON, so we'll put him at left back. You know what? I'm going to bring in D. Silvestri as well. More defensive right back. Not as good in the kind of offensive category, but that's not what I need. I don't really want to change the front three, and at centre mid, I don't really have options. You know what? I'll take off Forsberg and bring in Kallstrom for some fresh legs. We'll still have the outball of the front three, but I'm basically asking the defensive unit to defend that a little bit more. Okay, corner. Where is Torre? He's not scored for us yet. Maybe it can change here. There he is! He's here, our 6'9" Prince. Tell you what, it's a good job I went on balance, didn't it? Set up a slightly more defensive shape, immediately score. It's 4-2. It was never in doubt. It was never in doubt. Skip the replay. Get me to full time. They've got. We've got so many tall players. We should be good in this situation. Should be. They've still got good players. Zielinski keeping it alive here. Asaby. Well, it's a 7-goal thriller. That's his 20th of the season. I am panicking. I am panicking. It's You know what? We'll just up the time wasting because that's never backfired and lower the tempo. I just need to see another corner. Stop it. Stop it. Football Manager, please. DeMarco. No. Everything's fine. Okay. Everything's fine. You know what? Get rid of look for overlap. We'll play it out from the back. Just hold on to the ball as much as we can here. Let's dominate possession for this last 5 minutes. They're not going to be able to press effectively with their front three. There's 2 minutes left, chap. There's 2 minutes left. I just want to be Inter. It's a good header. Counter? No, what are we doing? I want to die. I want to die. Please tell me the flag's been raised or there's a VAR decision or something that I can't see. We were 3-0 up! We were 3-0 up! We've got so many men in the middle! It's an absolute disaster. I mean, it's a great result, really, against fourth in the league Inter. It's a great result. It's a great result. Very happy, lads. It was one of those days. I mean, yeah, they have discovered the weakness of Torre there, our 6'9" player. You kick it at the floor and he can't see the ball because it's too far away from him. We are off the bottom of the table, though. We're off the bottom. Venezia did also draw, so we're not any closer to safety. It's a great point. It's a great clap the lads in. You know what? It's a matter of perspective. Like they've lost 2 games all year. Apparently our assistant is impressed by Lautaro Martinez. Who would have thought? Someone said, lose by less than 10, didn't they? I did that. Tick that off. Mane had a great debut. Let's look at the positives. Sadio, you were great, mate. Now, our next game is against Bologna in 11th. Then we have Juve. So I would quite like to beat Bologna. Someone called 4-4 earlier as well, didn't they? Someone called 4-4 earlier, and I'm fuming. I did see a message in the chat earlier during the game. I didn't get a chance to address it. They were asking, hey, I'm just starting out streaming FM. Any tips? Just enjoy it. Find out if streaming's for you. Stick with it. Work on it. You've basically, when you're streaming, you've got to be streaming like there's always someone watching, even if you feel like there isn't anyone watching. Like, if someone's flicking through Twitch channels, right, or YouTube streams, it's like channel flicking on TV. You've got like 2.5 seconds to get their attention, if that. And if you're sat in silence because you don't think anyone's watching, no one's ever going to stick around long enough to watch. At the same time, like, streaming is a skill, and like being able to talk publicly, like, is something you work on and develop. So at the same time, don't like expect to be great at it immediately. Like, you got to practice. As weird as that sounds. How are you bottom of the table, off bottom of the table with minus 19 when the other team has minus 18? I think it's head-to-head. BLS, mate, thank you for 36 months, 3 years. Congrats on the wedding. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. And also, Albus Cerberus, mate, thank you for the 7. Hey, Jack, good to see you back after your trip. Hope you had a good old one. I did, mate. I got married. I travelled around Southeast Asia for a bit. Had 3 weeks away from streaming. The weird thing is, right, if you just watched my YouTube videos, you probably had no idea that I'd been away for like 3 weeks. There was a bit of a period where I was back for a couple of days. But you wouldn't know I was busy getting married and on holiday for like 2 weeks. It's the beauty of being able to pre-record a little bit. And no one has to know. No one noticed. So it was a good job by me. Jack, what was the best food you had on your trip? That's a really good question. There was this meat thing that they have in Singapore where it's like a square bit of meat that they like press down. Does anyone know what? I can't remember the name of it. I brought loads home with me. It was very good. And also in Thailand, in like the main shopping mall in Siam, there's like this little bakery thing called Butter Bear, I think. Very nice biscuits. Wok is in the chat to explain that the meat thing I'm talking about is bakwa. There you go. Didn't live stream the wedding, disgrace. Like, I tried to pitch that to Wok as a suggestion. It didn't fly. Also, I realise if you only watch the YouTube content and you tuned into the stream for the first time on Monday, you might have been confused when I'm talking about someone called Wok. Wok is my wife. Her actual name isn't Wok. Someone thought my wife's name was Wok, which her name isn't Wok. But her online name is Wok the Space because she likes cooking and is a bit of a foodie and it's a play on Work the Space. So if you ever hear me refer to someone as Wok, it's my wife. I'm not insulting her and it's not her first name. So I hope that explains it. But yeah, bakwa. Bakwa was the name of the meat stuff that was really, really good. I mean, technically, I could sign someone still. The issue is, I don't understand the foreign registration rules in Italy. They scare me. I already signed Alexander Pato, so I don't think I'm allowed to sign more foreign players. Does anyone want to sign Keenan Davis? Because that would definitely solve me a headache. Should have come by Malaysia, Jack. I didn't get to go to Malaysia on my last trip. I'm sure if we go again, we'll stop by Malaysia. Hey, Azami Nene, dude, thank you for the 4. Hope you're well, dude. Thank you. Every time you say my wife, my brain thinks of Borat. I'd be lying if I was to say I've not occasionally been doing it with the Borat accent to wind her up. And what I'm not good at impressions. Wok does not appreciate it. Kyle Larin was like really tipped to be this hot player. And I think he went to Turkey and it didn't work out. And now he's hopped around a lot. Interesting player. My wife's not from Thailand, no. Jack, which parts of Singapore did you visit? Tampines. Then we did MBS, Wok and I. Chinatown, and it was Chinese New Year, so that was really cool. We didn't get to go to Little India, and we went to the Universal theme park, the island thing that they have. We went to Universal Singapore. Everyone's writing F in chat. YouTube, did the stream die for you, or was it fine for you? Twitch just told me the stream died for them. YouTube, was the stream fine for you guys? Was that a Twitch skill issue? Fine for us. So it was Twitch. Twitch has definitely been having an issue with the stream dropping lately. I might change the server I stream to on Twitch between streams. All good on YouTube. YouTube Master Race are celebrating right now. There they go. We've not got an interrupted viewing experience. Skill issue for Twitch viewers. Agreed. I can't believe we just bottled it against Inter. And yet I'm not that mad because it was quite good. Not just you either, happening to others I've been watching lately. Yeah, I think it is just a bit of an issue on Twitch's end. I'll try changing the server I stream to. Loan offers for Gessend. I don't really want to lose Gessend. I don't have enough centre-back depth. If I have a few injuries there, it could be a problem. Jack, mate, you've done my local on Parks of Prem, which is Rugby Town. Love Rugby Town. Have I got the new gameplay mod on? No. I don't want to have to turn it on and off for my YouTube save that I'm doing and then this save. Because this is a one-season-long save game, chat, of just trying to keep Udinese up. And then Wanderers is going to be wrapping up soonish before I start my long-term stream save, which is a Gibraltar save game, which you're going to want to be here for because it's going to be a jolly good time. Yeah, the plan is to kind of have the gameplay mod installed when I start that save game. How did I meet Wok on the dating app Hinge? All modern love starts on apps, let's be honest. I really need to sell Keenan Davis. Apex Gibraltar's back. True. I realised I've not been running autosaves on Football Manager recently. I'm really living life on the edge. Well, Gibraltar will be streamed while I play some of it offline. The plan is to play most of it online. If we're at a point where I'm stomping through the league, there might be times where I play through a chunk of league games. Will the YouTube video stop when you start the Gibraltar save? No. The plan is to stream the Gibraltar save on YouTube and Twitch, and then also have a YouTube save game going, but it probably won't be Wanderers. Can you live stream a Hinge sesh? Well, considering I'm married now, probably not. I'll have to check with the wife if I'm allowed on dating apps. Sanchez is out for the next game. Profundi, it's your time to shine. Come on down. Guys, how do I do a bomb at Christmas? You holiday to Christmas. And then retire that manager and add a new manager. Take it your quick sim when it becomes a bit stompy. I might instant result the league games. So I'm hoping for the expanded European tournament format. Because you have 8 games in the Champions League group stage, there should always be some pretty high-stake games every season. Jack can become a dating coach if FM never comes out again. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that... You can ask Wok about if I should be giving out dating advice. On our first date chat, I took her to a cafe that was closed on Sundays. Forgot to check it was open on Sundays when we were meeting on a Sunday. Then when we found another coffee place, I spilt coffee down myself. I feel like I set the bar so astronomically low that every subsequent date was an improvement. And it worked out for me. So that's my tips for dating. Just spill coffee on yourself. It worked. Chat, it did work. If anything, I think I put my genuine self forward or something. Okay, chat, the window closes in 2 hours. This is my last chance to sign anyone. I actually feel like we can stay up with what we've got right now, but I kind of do want to sign Bobby Firmino. But I don't think he's not here. Bobby? I like the fact I've searched Bobby. Oh, he's gone to Nastia now. Never mind. I could have afforded him as well based on those wages. It was maximum Riz chat, true. Giovinio, Allen, Papi Cisse. There's some players here that are showing up that I'm like, I can't believe they're still around. I mean, would Bastos be a poor signing? Hey, Smogfather, appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, appreciate this is an earlier time than usual to stream. Don't forget as well, obviously, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you are able to watch streams back via the VODs on Twitch or on YouTube under the live tab that's on the channel page. Mattia Destro is only 33. That's mad. I'm looking at players chat. The reality is I actually don't need to sign anyone. I'm basically looking for a meme to sign. And I don't know if that's necessarily how you should be playing FM. There's no one I'm scrolling through and I'm like, I need them. That's a name that jumps out to me. Kamar Roof. I don't need more strikers. I don't need anyone else, do I? I don't. You know what? Let's save myself from myself. Jesper Karlstrom on loan, absolutely not. Gessend on loan, absolutely not. It's done, chat. The window's over. Gessend wants to leave. Too late, mate. It's shut. You've been scammed. I'm starting a retirement home. That is what I'm doing. You know what? It's working so far. That's what I will say. What is this save game? It is a bottom at Christmas save game on a data update. We holidayed to Christmas Day. We took over the team bottom of Serie A in Udinese. They had 6 points from 17 games. In the first 5 games, we've got 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. We're actually playing very well. Jack, if there's one thing I've learned from your Park to Prem saves, it's that whenever you say you don't need strikers, you sign more strikers. That is accurate. That's the correct way to play Football Manager, though, as far as I'm concerned, chat. I like the fact I get given a top target recommendation the day after deadline day. Andrea, like, you've not really understood the assignment there, have you? To be fair, he's not very good anyway. At least Pafundi's developing. Don't need defenders if you outscore opponents. Exactly. Exactly. So I should say, chat, in terms of the plan with today's stream, we're not going to be streaming for a super long time today. Probably going to stream for like another hour and a half, if I had to guess. Plan of attack is to stream Friday evening, kind of 6:30 p.m, and then again on Sunday after the Sunday matches. So hopefully that sounds good. Man City play Liverpool, and then straight after that, I'm going to be live. So that'll either be a really celebratory stream, or I will just be sad. So look forward to that. It could be an awful decision. Why is there no background music? I'd like to give people the opportunity just to play their own background music when I'm streaming. I feel like rather than me pick something that's like to my taste and maybe not everyone else's, listen to the music you want to listen to. I can't find Torre in my game. Who's he loaned from, Jack? I think it's Lons. Jack, can you give us advice on how to get the charm and charisma like you? I'll be honest. You're just born with it. You know? That's all there is to it. It's a gift. I think it's a gift refined through many years in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies in my formative teen years. You know, that gives you the ability to talk over people and refer to other people as squeakers and various other things that you probably shouldn't refer to people as in 2024. That's where I got it from, I think. What's the database mod? It is the Sort It Out SI database update. Millie! Millie, how you doing? Maybe you're born with it, or maybe it's Maybelline. I hope they've paid you for that promotion, mate. Thank you, 55 months. 55 months is mad. I love Millie, chat. I've shared a hotel room with Millie. A lovely time. Lovely chap. Oh, it's 2025! What year is it? I'm scared. I've lost track of all the years. Sort It Out SI meant Sort It Out SI. Yeah. Mind-blowing moment for people who didn't know that. What do I think about the Asian Fusion and other match engine tweaks? I don't think the match engine tweaks... This could be controversial. The match engine tweaks, I've experimented with the Korean one, the second version of the Chinese one, and the Asian Fusion one. I don't think they improve the match engine, but they change it and make it feel different. And sometimes that's as good as an improvement, especially when we've been on the same match engine for this iteration of Football Manager since like December. I've tried them out. They all have kind of their benefits and negatives. But I've not tested any of them extensively, so I can't really give you like a fully informed opinion. AC Boyo, mate, thank you very much for the 8 months. Hey, Jack, to be honest, didn't realise I was still subbed, but glad I am. Appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying the content on Twitch and YouTube. Another streamer I watched said it felt more arcadey like PES. I do feel like it just speeds up the game a little bit. Well, that is thing is, it doesn't mod the match engine. It just mods the physics parameters. So it's not like there's new animations or anything being added like that. It's just the animations the game selects to be played are dependent on where the ball is and what it needs to represent. And with everything sped up a little bit, certain animations get picked that maybe get picked less often. Would I ever do a long-term save in League 2? I mean, I've just done a save from the National League on YouTube, so probably not. When did SI last update the starting database? They update it really often. I couldn't tell you when they last did it, but it's a frequently done thing. Okay, chat, we need to lock in here. Bologna in 11th, away from home. We are back at the bottom of the table, I've just noticed. But you know what? That's a state of mind thing. We're just going to ignore it and focus on our game and what we can control. Sanchez is out with an injury, so Profundi's back in the team. Mane was sensational on his debut. Need more from him today. Can you do a video where you get the people do where you get a whiteboard and draw your life, please, Jack? I feel like my life would be very boring in whiteboard form. You know, if all I'm saying is if I was on a reality TV show, I don't have the sob story to get the votes. Okay. Bologna. Away. This is a game that, based on our recent form, I feel like we should be competitive in. The issue we've got is we do need to start getting wins. And wins against bottom half teams is probably the name of the game. Maybe we can get an early goal. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It goes over everyone's. The Circus keeps it alive. He loses it immediately as well. Calabria dinks it. This is scary. Pabega's very good in Football Manager. Is that Evan Ferguson? Oh, what a tackle, Forsby. Oh, no. Bulls. It's not good. That's... You know what? We took a lead in the last game and bottled it. Maybe it's better to fight back from behind. You know, maybe it's a mentality thing. We like to be underdogs. That was a great tackle by Forsby, but it fell straight to Pabega. It's not Karius's fault. We'll immediately demand more. Oh, no. No. Great not great play. Never mind. Oh, Salini's scary. Shit. That's not ideal, is it? Yo, man, are you using FMRTE? No. I don't use external software when I play Football Manager. I feel like it takes the fun out of it. Oh, Salini's quite good, isn't he? I'm not sure that's Karius's fault again. We have all these players that are good at heading. The issue is the ball keeps going on the floor. If they score another, I might just cry. Oh, what a tackle. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Please stop. Please. What happened? This team was winning 3-0 against Inter Milan. It is suboptimal. Tell you what, when we were beating Inter, that was bloody good, weren't it? Sorry, it's 12 minutes in. What are we doing here? Okay, counter. I believe. Profundi. What a ball. We love this. We love this. Make something happen here. That's beautiful. Sadio! Right, we're back. We're back, chat. We are back. You know what? We're going on attacking now. We will rebuild. Sadio Mane is going to save us. It's a great ball. It's questionable goalkeeping. We do not care. There's only been 4 shots on target in this game. Every shot has gone in. Literally every shot in this match has gone in. We've not even played badly. That's the mad thing. It's just a case of, well, I don't want to blame Karius. It's been one of those games, you know. It's a weird game in Football Manager. Calabria for them to Orsolini. This is scary. Pabega. Imagine if we concede another immediately. I don't want to imagine it, but I am imagining it. I can see the future. Okay, everything's fine. Everything. I'm gonna reevaluate things. I feel like we're getting torn apart in the middle by Pabega. So you know what? Let's change things up. Looking for the overlap still. I think there's some space to exploit here. I mean, we're 17 minutes into this game. I feel like it's the 60th minute. What's happened so far? This has been a mad game. Might need a new goalkeeper. Too late for that now. The window's closed. Look, I trust Karius. He won us points earlier. He's going to win us points again now. Look at that. Green, happy, smiley faces. Everyone's happy. Everyone is standing up and clapping. Nothing's happening, but it's fine. Free agents. I can only assume if you're suggesting I sign free agents, you haven't watched the stream for very long. I love a free agent. We've signed many free agents. Let me tell you now. I feel like it's not working, chat. I don't want to say I want to abandon the Trequartista, but I feel like the Trequartista is an issue. Luke has been poor here. Now, hear me out. Alexander Pato. Hear me out. I think this man is the man to save us in this kind of game. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you ever think that? There's a voice in the back of my mind and it speaks to me. And it whispers the name Alexander Pato. You know what? Kingsley's played well at right back. I'm going to bring in Kamara at left back too. Fresh legs needed. In possession. Less of this playing out from the back nonsense, but we will look to... do we want to play it wide? I'm not even sure if we do necessarily. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple. League of Lemons, thank you for the prime. Profundi. Where's Torre? There he is! Okay. The 6'9" beast. He's taller than everyone. He makes everyone else look like a child. Some say that when he used to play at junior football, he had to bring out his birth certificate to prove his age because he was so much bigger than all the other kids. It's 3-2 here. It's 3-2. It's not over. There's a link to the skin in the description of the YouTube stream for people wanting it. Okay, chat. Okay, we're back in it. It's a 1-goal game. They'll probably now score immediately. I'm scared. Astanis stinks it. Freuler. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ritty, thank you for the sub, mate. Really, really appreciate it. Chat, you guys have been going wild with the subs lately. It's nice to have a warm welcome back to streaming. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it both on YouTube and Twitch. It's still the 52nd minute. Like, you get entertainment with our Udinese team. Before I took over, they'd only scored 2 goals in a game on 2 occasions. Now we score goals all the time. Now, do we do the defending? Not really. But that's not the point. Ball whipped in. Do you get sick of the notification noises while streaming? There's only so many times you can listen to Kevin's red flag before you lose your mind. I love it. To be fair, if you're a YouTube watcher, you don't get the alert playing, I don't think. Maybe you do. YouTube, do you hear the Kevin, it's a red flag? Let me know. Mane, Thorsby, we're streaming forward here. Kingsley, pull the trigger, son. Oh, it's a goal! Alexander Pato! Alexander Pato! They were mocking me when I signed him. They were laughing at me. Alexander Pato, you beautiful man. He's in the right place at the right time. I was told I was not taking the same game seriously when I signed Pato and Negredo. Look at us now. Imagine if we now don't win this. Encourage the players. We've drawn level. Keep it going, lads. More. We're going in for the kill. We're doing it for the thrill. What if they got a corner? Karius collects. Never doubted him. Ducks fly together. That's what Alexander Pato taught us. That is an awful kick by Karius. It has to be said. I don't like this. I don't. Enjoy. Why is there 3-on-2 in the middle? Everything's fine. I'm fine. Millie, thank you for the bits. Jack hears voices in his head. They talk to him. They understand him. They talk to him. I feel like you've referenced something there, and I don't know what it is. I'll be honest. When you look at the match momentum, it's a miracle that it's 3-3. But that's fine. Okay, Profundi caught. Where's Torre? He's forgot to jump there. But second ball, what a touch. Oh, shoot, Pato. Shoot. Bang it. Oh, my God. I'm actually the best football manager player in the world. And no one can convince me otherwise. 25 yards out, Alexander Pato. Oh, my word. Are we into Milan? Are we into Milan? I can't believe that Pato's done it again. I'm going to have to call my firstborn child Pato. I'm going to have to ask Wok if that's allowed. It's 4-3. The subs at half-time, chat. Genius. Praise the players. Green happy smiley faces. I'm not touching things. I touched things last game against Inter and it backfired. You're guaranteed cinema with this team. You are guaranteed cinema. Enjoy, Ferguson. Imagine if it finishes 4-4 again. I don't know how I'll feel. I feel like they've gone more attacking now. I could be wrong. We're holding on. This has been the most bonkers set of 2 games in a row, and it might not be over. Endoy. Oh, Forsby. Pato's on for a hat-trick, by the way. I can't believe he banged it in from range. Astanis. Inside. Calabria. Ferguson. This is scary. What a tackle. It's blocked. It's free kick is offside. Is this on the new physics match engine? No, this is vanilla. Chat, there's 3 minutes. Just hold on. Look at the XG. How are we winning this game 4-3? We've won! We've won! It's the greatest result you've ever seen. The chat was mocking me at 3-0. They were telling me I was a fraud. Tactical genius or something. I mean, Alexander Pato has won us the game there on off the bench. What a return. My king. I'll be honest, his attributes are absolutely awful. But he's put the ball in the back of the net. And that's all that matters. Man of the match, Pato. Give him praise. Praise him like we should. Mane has heaped praise upon manager, work the space. It was the words at half-time. See, chat? Look at that. I feel like we're just in a Duck universe. Save the game. Don't have auto-saves on. Make sure we save now. I can't believe it. We've absolutely robbed them there. Look at that. We're 5 points from safety. Venezia did draw against Como, but 5 points from... We're going to stay up. We've got Juventus next, so we might be about to have a reality check. But until then... What did I say, chat, when we first took over this team? We're a vibes-operated business. We operate off vibes at Udinese. How did I afford Mane? Because I'm on a data update. He was released at the end of his contract in Saudi Arabia. So he was a free agent. I mean, Sadio Mane, just a context, is on £54,000. He is our highest earner by country mile. He's worth it at the moment. Oh, chat, when Empoli just won in the late kickoff. They've just beaten Atalanta, who are in 4th, so they've knocked us down a peg. I hate Empoli. I hate Empoli. Well, we were in 18th for 1 game. Well, not even a game week, like an hour. But what an hour it was. Modesto's going out on loan. He's not even registered. Get him gone. What a crazy couple of games, chat. Absolute cinema. I'm still annoyed that we bottled a game, but you know what? We've kind of made me feel a little bit better about things. I did save a preset best 11 between streams, but I need to fix it now because it doesn't include our new man in Sadio Mane, who obviously has to be in the team. Are we playing Profundi? He did get 2 assists in that last game. I think I've got to keep Profundi in. He's good at corners. Is Negredo back from injury? Oh, he's back, chat. Our Regista King is returning. Hate as much as Barry. I'll never hate anyone as much as Barry Football Club. That is a beef as old as time. Look, Negredo is a great Regista. Oh, look at that. Thoughts? Tell me I'm wrong. Like, admittedly, he doesn't know how to play the position, but if he's in the right place, he should be okay at doing it. Context for Barry. I once did a save game with a team called Monopoly in Italy, and Barry are their local rivals, and they basically were just like this pain in the ass through the whole save game. The way I describe it is, you know, in the opening scene of Borat, where he talks about his neighbour and how he'll get something and then his neighbour gets something. We built a new stadium, then Barry built a new stadium. We got promoted, then Barry got promoted. Twice, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They were just like the annoying neighbours. Jack, do you also hate people called Barry? Unless they're giving me money as a Twitch sub or a YouTube channel member, yes. Sorry to the Barrys that don't pay for my affection. Chat, do I start Pato for this next game? I feel like I kind of have to. He's got man of the match on off the bench. Like, every fibre in my being says that Lorenzo Luca probably should be the man playing, because he is probably better than Pato. I say probably. That he's probably better than Pato, but Pato played well last game. Even Barry chuckle, chat. Yeah, even Barry. I think he did have a prime sub at once upon a time. Who's my favourite FM content creator? Work the Space. Great bloke. You should all give him your YouTube channel memberships and Twitch Prime. That's what I've heard. Other than Work the Space, no, I don't like it. None of us. Never heard of him. Well, it's a shame for you, chat. Okay. Alexander Pato and Negredo in the team. It does look like I'm not taking this save game seriously. I'll admit it. What if Mane's middle name was Barry, but it's not Barry? What about Barry, the town in Wales? I've never been to the town in Wales. I'll give it a pass. Zealand is your favourite. Well, look, we can't all have good taste in content creators, but that's okay. Yeah, you're here watching the stream. Maybe you'll come around. I remember when someone on Twitch once told me I was their second favourite streamer, and their favourite was Mr. Beast. That has lived rent-free in my head for quite a long time. Okay, you know what? We've had how many goals? We've had 15 goals in the last 2 games. It probably has to slow down eventually. Maybe it slows down today. I mean, look at them playing their normal system. Boring. 4-2-3-1. Who would do that? Juventus in 6th. We're in 19th. I don't think we necessarily expect to win this one, but we drew against Atalanta. We drew against Inter. We've won. We're unbeaten in 5. Right? When you think about it, we are unbeaten in 5. Have they got Lloyd Kelly? Did Lloyd Kelly go to Juventus in the end in real life? That felt like such a Football Manager transfer. He did go to Juventus in real life. I assume he did. I'm on a data update. All right. 0-0 after 15 minutes. Praise the players. Get off positive as well. I'm going to do the change we did last game, chat. Just untick everything. Just keep it simple. We've not done anything so far in the first 22 minutes, so why not go into balance and just remove all the instructions? Where can you find this data update? If you go to the Sort It Out SI website, it's available under their data update section. It's just the free one that they do. I mean, there is a paid one, but you really don't need the paid one. Nico to Zalazar. Douglas Luiz to Nico. This is scary. I mean, that is... Are we watching Blue Lock or some anime or shit? Why is that? They've kept the ball in the air like it's Shaolin soccer. And then just volleyed it in. Oh, it's disallowed. You know what? Never mind. It's absolutely fine. What was it offside? I mean, it's a mad finish, to be fair. It's a great volley. It's a shame he's offside, isn't it? Right, Coop Miners is now stepping up. Did Coop Miners leave Atalanta to go to Juve? I'm learning about transfers through playing FM. Jack, can you explain, is 26 going to be a reskin 25? No, it will just be further developed. Jack, the team in Iceland you had beef with, yeah, Fram. The face pack is linked below the stream. I actually have a video covering how to install face packs, including the one I'm using. Look, so far, I've just told the players I'm furious with their defensive efforts. We've not conceded yet. That's a misclick. Unsure and disheartened. You know what? We paused the game immediately. You see how they're all sad, chat? This is how you deal with anyone who's sad. You just shout encouragement at them. Look at that. Look at that. We've saved them. I've fixed them. They've not had a shot on target yet. All the mods I'm using are linked to the description of the YouTube stream, and they're in the description of all my YouTube videos. I don't have an easy way to give them all to you on Twitch, but they're all linked below. Chat, it's still 0-0 and nothing is happening. Can a facepack work with existing saves? Yes. We'll encourage the players some more. I'm going to make some changes, I think. Pato's not had a good game. Luca on you come. Pafundi off you come. Zamura off for Kamara. Fresh legs in the wide areas, I think. But Yol's not having the best of games. We'll bring in Christensen as well. Any chance of a Gibraltar save again? Very soon. Oh, my word. Imagine. Tor... I thought he'd scored it. Is that our first shot of the game? Actually, we've had a lot more shots in the second half. But yes, Andreas, the plan is to do a Gibraltar save in the near future. They've gone narrow, chap. They've gone to a diamond. We're going to exploit that. Play wider. Get it into the space that's going to be in those wide areas. Kamara and D for Silvestri. Make something magical happen. I mean, a draw here is still a great... Why did I say anything? Why did I say... Okay, we've dealt with the initial ball. This is fine. Lloyd Kelly's not a threat. He's not dangerous. Luca, great block. Kalulu. What are you going to do? He's going on a big run. He's going round the world. Is that how we lose this game? Let's buy some bloke called Milk. I'm fuming. I mean, Kalulu just goes and I run it. It's like watching a bunch of toddlers in the playground chasing after the football. How does this go in? I don't even know. There's 4 minutes of added time. I'm too sad to make changes. Just go attacking. No, never going to change anything, is it? The unbeaten run comes to a close. That was like their only highlight besides the disallowed goal of the entire game. I'm proud of your efforts. I mean, it's not that bad. I am playing Negredo at DM. Chat, that is intentional. Look, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm teaching Negredo how to play at Regista. All I'm saying is it dumb? I don't think it is. I'd love to see a parallel challenge with another content creator, separate saves, same team, thoughts. I feel like there wouldn't be enough interest in people wanting to watch the same team being managed twice over an extended period. If I'm being honest. I mean, to be honest, chat, when you look at our recent run of form, it was going to end at some point. Against Juventus, isn't there? We've got Empoli, Genoa, Fiorentina, Salentino, Como. There's loads of winnable games now before Napoli. Can I send you a copy of the game? No. I can't. I'm sorry. Chat, I don't just have codes for Football Manager lying around. I don't want to ruin the illusion here. I don't just have like piles of Steam keys. Right, next game, chat, is the big one of today. Empoli. They're in 18th. We're in 19th. Away from home. We have to win it. Philip Bungard walks and Negredo could walk. He was the pioneer retrained at Registas. To be fair, wasn't Malcolm... not Malcolm, Maicon. I feel like Maicon preceded Bungard. I'm doing good, thank you, Amata. I'm doing very good. And Josh, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. If you had to support a different English team, who would it be? I'll say Bromley, because they're probably the nearest team to me now. They should make 24 free at this point to get more people on board for 26. I mean, they gave it away like 6 months ago. And the game is on Game Pass and stuff. Game studios can't just give away their games all year round, chat. I can't think of any game that has been made free to play forever that wasn't like a game as a service thing. And was like a big title selling millions of copies. Is this going to be the save for the stream going forward? So this, for people coming in, this is a short-term save game to kind of wet the whistle with streaming Football Manager again. I kind of wanted to try a fun little challenge. I thought bottom at Christmas was the way to go. The plan is to do this week, and then starting next week, probably tail end of next week, we're going to start a new long-term save game, streaming it on YouTube and Twitch on the regular, managing in Gibraltar. So if that sounds good, buckle up, get ready. For now, this is just like a fun way for me to do a short-term save game. I've never multi-streamed until this Monday just gone, so I'm still learning how to get everything working. And it kind of just gets me back in the swing of streaming Football Manager, because it's been a while since I've streamed it. The thing is, all the paid games that you're saying, chat, have gone free to play. Like, they're not yearly releases, and they just added microtransactions. And I don't want microtransactions in Football Manager. Like, a lot of the games we're talking about here about games that have pivoted to games as a service. And I don't think Football Manager are going to be doing that. Jack, have you ever been to see Bromley? I was at the playoff final at the end of last season. I go to the odd game. I've not been to many recently, to be fair, but that's just because I've been away a lot. FM has a microtransaction, the FM editor. I mean, yeah, true. But it's not really skins, and it's not like saying they're constantly monetizing. You can pay for dodgy lasagna. I mean, I'm talking about the PC version, to be clear, chat, here. Because that's the version I play. Right, Venezia nearly won. That would have been annoying. They didn't win, though, so that's good. I mean, we're still 5... Chat, it's mad. We've been on a really good run of form, really, since I took over for the Lazio game. The fact that we're still 5 points away from safety with that good a form is concerning. Who do I think is the better/worse manager, Postecoglou or Amarin? I feel like they're both victims of the teams they're at. I think Postecoglou has had more chance to obviously do stuff at Spurs. And there's not really been much development there, but at the same time, it's hard to judge Spurs with all the injuries they've had. Do I think the community will be able to make database mods with a new engine? As far as I'm aware, there is planned for database support and stuff in FM26 / whichever FM comes out in Unity first. Right. What do we do, chat, for Empoli here? Do I change anything? Cagliari are playing Parma as well. That's quite a winnable game for them. Wait, chat, when did Mane get injured? A day. With a cold. He's pulled a sickie. Does that... I was going to say, does that mean I keep Pato in the team? I think Pato's a super sub, isn't he, more than a starter? The dashed lines amongst the defenders are concerning, but I don't really have a way to solve it. And we've not actually been playing that badly so far. What was my favourite livery for the F1 season that got showed yesterday? Probably the V-Carb. Chat, is that my best team? I think it is. I kind of want to give Di Silvestri a start here and see what he can do. He's better defensively than Kingsley. He's not as athletic. He's played well when we've called him on off the bench. I think this is the play. Right. It's a relegation battle. We're away from home here. You know what? I'm going to go on the attack from the off. Why not? Is that Negredo at Regista? Absolutely. There's a lot of hate for the Negredo Regista shout chat. I'm not having it. Every time someone criticises them, I'm just going to show this. I'm just going to click on this where it highlights the attributes. And you can tell me if he's a Regista or not. Do you know if there's anything that can be done about players with dashed lines? Honestly, I kind of don't pay attention to the lines in Football Manager. I feel like they're not actually that important. They're more a representation of just where the ratings have been versus how good the players are actually with each other. And often, if you just persist with a team, if you know the players are good enough for the level you're playing at, the lines just change to solid ones eventually anyway. Right, let's see what we can do here. Also, Mana, how are you doing, dude? I hope you're well. Cool to see you here in the stream. I don't like this. Karius has saved it. You know what? He's saved it. That'll do me. Regista with the plays with back to goal trait. Exactly. He's made for it. I mean, we have to beat Empoli here, chat. It's not... They are in 18th. We are in 19th. They are cack. They are so bad. If we lose here, it's a problem. Look at that. Negredo breaking down the play. Gives it to Sanchez. He's 39 years old. Look at him go. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm teaching an old striker to play defensive mid. What of it? He's 39. I think we can criticise it. That's fair. You know what? Fair. Also, Jack, the reason I'm 19th is because I've taken over the team bomb at Christmas. Imagine if you came into the stream and didn't know what is Torre done there. Some people are coming in and just thinking I'm awful at the game. And maybe I am. But I did take over this team when they had 6 points after 17 games. Negredo's the new Joelinton. Exactly. That's a great way of thinking about it. We are sat quite deep right now. They're pressing us hard. I kind of still want to slow the play down here and play it out from the back because I don't feel like with their two strikers they can effectively press our strikers without their midfield or wing backs pressing forward. And if those guys press forward, there's space in behind for us to hit passes into. That is an awful... What is with some of these passes from our team? It's like we're really bad. He's offside. Raise the flag. The linesman didn't even raise the flag there. You know what? We're not losing, chat. Why did I say anything? Why did I say anything? Why? Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. They've got Vitti. They've still got some very good players. What's with all the set pieces? Can we stop? Karius has it covered. Right, encourage the lads. Karius is on a 7.3. What is happening? What a save! This is sensational. This is sensational. We're holding on. Apparently Negredo suffered a bruised shin. He'll be fine. Look at that. He's won the header there, Negredo. We've brought him in for his aerial ability as well. The average aerial reach in this team must be the highest I've ever had in a Football Manager team. That was a good first off. That's just a lie, isn't it? Gomo, mate, thank you for the 6 months. Glad to see you back streaming FM chat. Looking forward to the Gibraltar save. Have you tried the Youth Academy Challenge? I haven't. It's just not really my way of enjoying playing the game. I like signing players and wheeling and dealing. Okay, you know what, chat? It's not worked in that half, has it? Like, I can look at that now and recognise that. It hasn't worked. How do I fix it? Is what I'm thinking. I mean, they've got 2 strikers. They can't effectively press. I'm thinking I move the wing-backs forward. I feel like I can play out with the back 3 and the Regista and play through their initial pressure. And I think when we lose the ball now, we do need to look to press more. I'm going to bring in Hassane Kamara, who can play on the wing. Negredo's not going off. To the haters, he's not going anywhere. I'm going to bring in Kingsley as well, I think, for fresh legs. Bafundi's been poor. Chat, I can't believe this is what it's come to. This is the plan. We play Alexander Pato with Luca and Sanchez. I want you to mark the right wing back. Kingsley. You're going to mark the left wing back. We're going to try and play out from this back 5. Because they're playing with such a big gap between their strikes and the midfield, I feel like I can really just play it through the middle. We can look for the overlaps, but I just want to play it out from the middle. We can dwell on the ball to let the wider midfielders get forward more. I don't even know if I really want to even play for set pieces anymore, to be honest. Chat, that's the plan. That's the plan. The window is closed. I can't sign anyone, chat. We don't need any more players in this team. We've got Alexander Pato. We did absolutely nothing in that first half. I had to change something. There's a little bit of a shift. Maybe I'm coping there. You know what? Tovin in for Sanchez. I've already used all but one sub that I have. I really should save one more. Okay, chat. Change is made. We've locked in. We've tinkered. Negredo Regista. Look at him. Purple boots and all. My hero. Biol drifts wide. Love this. Love that. Pato. Square it. I'm a genius. It's offside. It's offside. I'm about to have a genius. I'm not a genius. I'm a silly little boy. Stop celebrating. I mean, it's a lovely goal that kind of applied all the principles we were looking to use with the changes we made. But it is offside, which is just a bit unfortunate. Oh, there's not daylight there, is there? There's not. That should be allowed. I want to shout encouragement at the players. We're playing better in this half. Look at this, chat. We've steered the ship. We've still not had a shot on target, mind you, but that's not the point. Going to up the tempo and the directness and get rid of pass out from the back. Want to try and get it forward a bit more. I mean, considering this was a game where we were getting battered for half, this is looking way, way better. Biol, that's ambitious. But Kingsley keeps it alive. Negredo. Negredo! Can you tell that I imagined it going in? I saw it going in, chat. When I saw his foot come back, I'm seeing it in the top corner. I mean, we've still got Torre to aim for. Every corner's a chance with our team. We're massive. Every corner's a chance with our team. We're massive. It goes over everyone. Penref! Oh my word, it's a penalty. It's a who's on penalties? Negredo's on the penalty. I think he would have taken it anyway. Oh my word. Please give the penalty. Please give the pen. Come on! It's all on you. It's all on you, Negredo. The chat's been discounting you. They've called me an idiot. Prove them wrong. What a penalty. Come on. It's his first ever goal for Udinese. Take a bow. It's a relegation battle. We tinkered at half time. To be honest, it's worked very, very well. What a goal. My Regista. My hero. They've changed their entire system. Now I have to change everything back. Or most of it back. They've gone to a lot more of a conventional shape. I'm still going to tell the players in possession to look through the play through the middle. But because they're playing this kind of shit... Do I want to keep playing it through the middle? I don't know if I do, actually. We don't need a focus. Play out from the back. They've got one striker. They can't effectively press the three at the back and the wing-backs and the regista. I'll tell you what, chat. That is a crazy turnaround. Not often. I don't pat myself on the back too much. I'm patting myself on the back for that. That's good. That's very good. What a performance. Negredo with the pen. Feel like we earned that on the balance of play in that second half. We go ahead of them. We're 2 points from safety. They've got a game in hand. Don't let that distract you from the fact that we're performing the Great Escape. That is a mad, mad performance for us today. Look at the form. We look quite competent. They should liberate the code to modders to change start dates and stuff, since they're only releasing in 2026 now. I don't think they can do that, Pedro, for licensing reasons. Are these live streams going to be re-uploaded summarized? The plan is to do like a mega video of how I kept Udinese up, if I keep them up. So there won't be individual stream recaps, but there'll probably be like a 2-hour-long Football Manager movie of how I avoided the drop with Udinese. And of course, if you just want to watch all the full VODs, they are both on Twitch for 2 months and also on YouTube forever under the live tab. Chat, that was a really good performance. Is WTCS skin good for smaller screens? Not really. Depends on the resolution. You can give it a try. You can try changing the zoom down. Is the plan for Gibraltar to do season-by-season update videos? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see what the workload's like and what the interest is in the videos and stuff. But potentially. Let's make sure we've got Negredo on the pens. I love the fact Brenner and Jurgen, who literally aren't on the pitch for me ever, are up there. Did Venezia draw? No, they didn't. Chat, you're trolling. You are Roma, what are we doing? What are we doing? I hate them. Oh, Cabaselle's injured. That's fine. He's a reserve anyway. Pedro, what are you ranting about in the chat? Just stupid. People that bought pre-order for this, then refund in mass. Well, that sums up why I don't pre-order and wait for releases or wait for sponsor gameplays to watch outcomes of games. What's bro waffling about? I'm confused. I don't think you've been training well, Alexander Pato. It's like he's getting old. I feel like if people want to pre-order games, let them pre-order the game. I feel like people know what to expect from games not releasing in a fully finished state, but equally, I think until this year with Football Manager, a pre-order of Football Manager was a pretty safe purchase of a game. Like, there's never been a Football Manager beside, like, since FM12 that's released in a completely broken state. Did Venezia lose? All the games in Italy happen at random times. Venezia lost. So we'll win here, chat, by 3 goals, and we're off the bottom. Chat, favourite series or one you recommend everyone to watch on your channel? Gibraltar Apex. What happened with FM12? It just wasn't very good on launch. Like, the match engine was bad. It wasn't like a completely broken game. Right, Sadio Mane's fit again, chat. We got that last result without our main man. That's all I'm saying. Kamara was good last game. I think I'm going to start him. I think it's head-to-head in this league. Should we check? Separate rules. Yeah, results between teams. I'm not calling people stupid that pre-order games. I'm calling it stupid what Sports Interactive and Sega did to people. Oh, I agree with that. Sorry, your message. What I got confused by your message. The launching of the pre-orders, then to cancel them. I feel like refunding everyone is fine though. I don't know what more they could do. Wasn't FM12 the one with the really broken tactic? Yeah, the grid tactic. The proper OG FM players on, yeah, the grid tactic. Remember that. Right, chat. Genoa, I hardly know her. 13th. They've won one of their last 5. Oh my, what chat? This is so winnable. This is so winnable. Not going to lie, it's nice to see you struggling on a save track after seeing Domination with Wanderers. I say this with love. To be fair, I did take over this team bottom at Christmas, and we have turned things around pretty radically. But I'm enjoying the fact we're having success, chat, whilst also having fun. Like, this is an absolute shambles. Like, we've got a 6'9" libero. We've got Negredo playing Regista. 2 trequartistas. It's fun. Any Portugal save plan? Maybe a sporting save after Amarin. To be fair, I did a sporting save at the Football Manager World Cup, where I was representing England in the competition. So I've already done a sporting save for 3 years. It was quite fun. Okay. Here we are, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. Cats and dogs watching around the world. Any goldfishes also watching, you're welcome here. Is their team good? That doesn't... They've got Maxwell Cornet. He's quite quick. I mean, they've not won in ages. This is... If we win by 3 goals, chat... Actually, I don't know what the head-to-head is with Venezia. You know what? Scratch. I was going to say we might move out the drop zone. I don't know if we can. What wages is Mane on? 54,000. He was released by his club in Saudi Arabia and joined us after a month of being a free agent. Right. Is this us? No, that's them. Why is it so foggy? When it's foggy in the match engine, middle click of your mouse, go back in. That's not fix the fog. They added fog into FM24, and it sometimes is a bit like I'm playing Resident Evil. Yeah, it's a bit too foggy. Malinovsky cuts inside, shoots over. If there's an FM World Cup this year, would you take part again or let someone else have a go? It'd be entirely on the English FA to decide how they want to do it. Also, I said Resident, I meant Silent Hill. You're correct, chat. I know horror video games. Profundi, back post, that spilled. Sadio, Forsby, Negredo, bang! Oh, I thought that was going in. I really thought... I don't know why I've shouted bang so much. If there is an what was the question I was going to... Someone asked a question and I've lost the message. They're basically asking, is this evidence the game's too easy? I feel like FM could be made more difficult. for sure. Kingsley. Where are we going, Kingsley? Profundi. Love it. 1-0 up. Come on! Sadio Mane involved again. Forsby. It's all the subs linking up. Nice to see the kid scoring as well. Is that Profundi's first goal of the season? That might be his first ever goal. Massive. Love that. That has come massively against the run of play, I'll be honest. Look at that chap. We can move out the relegation zone with a win here. Give our fans something to cheer about. Come on. To be fair, they had a lot of chances early on in the half. I am getting a bit complacent here, chat. I need to lock in. I need to focus up. Luca, Kingsley, bringing it forward. He's got so much space. He's already got 1 assist. Could he set up Profundi again? Profundi's a genius. Profundi is a genius. That is a mad pass. It's 2-0. This was really nice. I was expecting him to just shoot into the defender here, but he sees that Hassane appearing. We're so good. We're so good. Daniel Brennan, mate, thank you for the super chat. I missed that you'd started a new save on stream. We'll be enjoying the content as always until next FM and beyond. Daniel, thank you so much. Yeah, chat, it is great to be streaming on YouTube and Twitch. If you're a new Twitch viewer or stream viewer on YouTube, I appreciate you being here. I hope you guys are enjoying it. The warm welcome back's been amazing. Kane, Bulls. I told you I was getting too complacent, didn't I? I told you I was getting too complacent. I was too happy. I'm here going, yeah, thank you everyone for watching the stream. You're all beautiful. Should be focusing on the match. That's quite a good goal, isn't it? That is quite a good goal. I wonder if I should change stuff. Blancos, a baby. Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Chat, I'm not using the modded match engine, no. I love seeing a more unhinged Jack. That is what you get on Twitch. It's a little less filtered. It's like, you know what? YouTube videos, that's like what I want my grandma to see. That's how I talk around my grandma. This is me at the pub. Mane's been pouring this one. You know what? Pato, on you come. I advance forward as well. Alexander Pato, if in doubt, bring him on. Forsby off. I was thinking about taking our hero Negredo off. I'm not doing it. Biol's got a knock as well. I don't think I want to change anything tactically here. Also, we shouldn't be on attacking. We should be on positive. I'll update that now. Actually, we were on attacking last game and it worked. Oh, carry us with the save. You know what? Back on attacking we go. Weircon, thank you for the 17. Thank you. Malinovsky to whip the ball in. Headed away, that'll do. Have I seen Big Robbo's Viewer League concept? I haven't, no. Negredo Regista, yes. All I'm saying is, it's working. That's what I'm going to tell myself. They're creating a lot of... That is an awful tackle. He's made you look like a right mug. Aaron, inside to Sabelli. Vitinha, Malinovsky. That's really nice football. That's just quite a good goal, isn't it? That is just quite a good goal. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed on attacking. In retrospect. Could Karius have done better? I'm just finding someone to blame. Which part of Prem is my favourite? Probably Taulaw. Nothing will beat the streamer showdown. Vodka drinking, kebab eating Jack. Yeah, that was bad. I got very drunk on stream. I mean, to be fair, I didn't say anything bad. I was just very wholesome and drunk, but I was too drunk to be at the kind of wheel of a stream, and I was just eating kebab. If they score again, chat, we are just shit. We're just shit. That's basically, we're just shit. Pardon my French. Sorry if you're watching at home, Mum. I mean, right, I didn't really adapt or change my plan when I probably should have done. Okay. Mark specific position. Right attacking mid. Mark specific position. Left attacking mid. So I'm going to ask the wide centre-backs here. We're going to man-mark their front three. The wider centre-backs are going to be responsible for marking the inside forwards. And then I'm going to move Kamara and Kingsley forward and have them man-mark the wing-backs, the full-backs, if they go for an overlap. But if they don't go for an overlap, these guys are just going to stay forward for us. It's going to leave some space in the middle, but I'm just going to hope that Torre can deal with it. In possession, no longer looking to play the ball out from the back. We'll look to play the ball through the middle. They've not got a centre attack in mid to apply pressure to Negredo or Lovrich. And out of possession, get stuck in, step up. We're going to have to press harder now. That is how we win this game. Take Negredo off? Absolutely not. Right, Kingsley, long throw. Torre wins it. Love that. Back to Kingsley. I'm a bit concerned that we send so many centre-backs forward that if they deal with it, we get caught on the counter-attack. But you know what? This is fine for now. That's a ball. That's a ball. I thought it had gone in. It didn't. It's a chance, though. You know what? We're creating stuff. Let's look for positives. Hassane, Saleh, Hassane. That's beautiful. Profundi, finish it. You donkey! I'm fine. All right, relatively new to FM. Have 145 hours. How do I go about learning part to Prem saves? Trial and error is the honest answer. Free agents are your friends. Chat, we're running out of time here. But there's still time. Negredo. People doubted you. That's a great ball. Hassane bringing it forward. Skips past one. Whips it. Lucas there. He's hit the crossbar. He's hit the crossbar. I'm in pain. I'm actually in pain. We've bottled a lead there from 2-0. We are really bottlers. I do feel like 3-2 flatters them, but we were not good enough. That is unfortunate. Look, Alvaro Negredo is the greatest defensive mid at all time. Anyone who doubts my genius is a fool. Both matches I've watched today, you were 3-0 up and 2-0 up and failed to win. I wish you were here for the Bologna one, then you might be kinder. But I'll admit it, it's not great. We've got 12 games left of the season, chat. 12 games. I think we'll do one more game today against Fiorentina. Then on Friday evening at 6:30, we're going to come back for a stream. And then I think Sunday night, if it's still very much to play for, we'll do the end of the season. Whapping bloke, mate, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. Was this a bottom at Christmas start? Yes. Yeah, so this is, for people coming in, this is a short-term bottom at Christmas save game. I wanted a save game just for my first week back streaming on YouTube and Twitch Football Manager. Just something to get in the swing of things. I thought this would be a fun little challenge. So far, I feel like we're doing okay with it. The plan is kind of next week, probably end of next week, latter half of next week, to start our new long-term save game, which is going to be a Gibraltar save game. Kind of building a nation in Gibraltar, trying to win a World Cup with a Gibraltarian club. So that's kind of the plan with streams. But I'm really enjoying this as just like a fun experiment of a save game. I feel like sometimes it's nice to do a save game where you kind of put yourself in a weird, challenging scenario and just try and get out of it in like a weird and wonderful way. Profundi's showing pleasing progress. I like the fact I've been told he'd be a good Serie B player whilst I'm relying on him in Serie A. Can't help but feel like the Libero's the problem. I will not stand for this blasphemy. I'll be honest. I think it is just a skill issue with our defence as much as anything. But we're creating lots going forward. We're working on an improved version of the regen face / mod pack. My software uses AI to generate face on demand for specific players for their age, nation, ethnicity. Put them in kit and they will change the progress in your career. Is it like a one and done thing, or do you have to constantly add the players? Because I think the good thing about the regen face pack I use is it applies faces to all the regens in the game, which I definitely like. Is FM26 still coming out this year? I'd be shocked if it isn't. Why does Napoli have a different name as like a licensing thing? Considering we took over with 6 points, chat. This team had 6 points after 17 games. And in the next 9 games, we've got 14 points. That's a pretty good turnaround. Venezia just won 4-0. Chat, can you stop giving me updates on Venezia? Because whenever you're telling me stuff about them, it's them doing really well. Cagliari are wank, aren't they? Like, what are they doing? Liquidate them. Sorry to any Cagliari fans in the chat, but your team does sound like a dish they'd have with pasta or spaghetti or something. Do I want to change stuff here? I kind of don't want to change anything. I don't feel like we've actually played that badly. I'm going to put Kamara back on attack. It's weird. When Negredo's there on Regista, I want Kamara on attack. When we play with a Segundo Volante, I want Kamara on support. I'm going to shift our mentality back to positive, I think, here. What regen face pack do I use? It's the New Gan face pack. Okay, chat. Final game of the stream today. We've had some good results today. We've had some absolutely atrocious results. Let's be real. Let's end on a high. What is this that they're playing? What? I did expect more teams in Italy to play free at the back, so I'm kind of shocked we've not come up against stuff like this more often. Let's get into this. Fiorentina versus the mighty Udinese, whose name I'm still saying wrong, and I'm not going to change. I'm sorry. It's the Udinese massive. 10 minutes in. Encourage the players. Lots of empty seats in Fiorentina Stadium here. Oh, God, I do like the Fiorentina purple kit. Anyone else a fan? Zaniolo. Zaniolo's quite good, isn't he? Gives it to Gosens. Adley. Albert. Miles wide. Everything's fine. I just remembered, I managed Fiorentina once on stream in like 20... I think it was FM14. I managed them on stream and I got fired, and then I did a Wolves save game when Wolves were back in League One. I don't have a good relationship with this football club. I really want to beat them. What a save that is, by the way. That is a mad save by Karius. Dodo, Bove. Whipped in, Soleil clears it. Dodo. That's a mad goal. That's a mad goal. Walker's really gifted 5 subs there at an unfortunate moment, hasn't she? Walk, thank you for the 5 gifted. Up the wife. Shout out to the wife, chat. Show some love. She has gifted some subs there on Twitch, right as we've conceded, which is a little bit triggering, but we do appreciate the support. I feel like she has trolled us there. Albert. What kind of name is Albert? That is quite a nice name, actually. Big fan of Berties around the world. This is awful for us. Luke is injured. What's happened? He's been healed. Hallelujah. Right, set pieces. Where's the big meaty men? Where are they? Can you spot them? Profundi. Soleil. Bang it! How's he missed that? I've shouted very loudly. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That was a loud shout. Apologies, chat. I really don't like what I'm seeing in this game. I probably should change some stuff tactically. I definitely should change some stuff tactically now. Yeah. It is 2-0. I'm not sure what Karius has done there. No idea. Right. They're power 2 centre attacking mid, so playing out from the back probably isn't the best idea, but equally Kamara and Kingsley can definitely get further forward in this kind of game. In transition, distribute it to the flanks quickly. We want to get to the wing-backs as quick as we can. I'm going to change Toure off Libero in this game here. Out of possession. There's no point in trying to trap them outside because it's just not working. Let's get stuck in the middle. It's only 31 minutes in. I don't want to change things too radically here. But I also kind of feel like I maybe have to. Is this going to be rewatchable on YouTube? Yes. If you're on the YouTube channel, there's like a little tab that says live on the channel page. You can see all the past streams and this stream here. All right, I've changed things up. I've tinkered. It worked when we tinkered once before. Can it work again? I'll be honest, it's not a great situation to be in, is it, where you're having to come back from multiple goals behind all the time. Toure Libero will be right. Look, sometimes the 6'9" Libero just needs to be the 6'9" centre-back, and that's just the way the world has to work. Also, the referee was in a really weird position on the pitch there. Not sure what the game was doing. That's a weird bug. Zaniolo's through. He was offside. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I want to say, the tactical change really fixed things. It's not really fixed things. Xavier, I was staying up. Xavier, you know what? I'm not comfortable answering that question yet. I was at one point. I'm not anymore. All right, Mane's been poor at Trequartista. I am beginning to think that Mane is not a Trequartista chap. What do I change here? Chat, if I do something stupid, will you judge me? Stupid question, isn't it? I'm going to try something that probably won't work, but if it works, I will look really, really smart. Because of the shape they're playing, I want to try and overwhelm their defensive mids. Negredo is going to have to come off here, I'm afraid to say. But we are going to go with Tovan and Alexis Sanchez on. That is a very fun team. Does it look like I'm having a breakdown at halftime? A little bit. I'll admit it. Yeah, it does look questionable. Hit early crosses. That's the plan. That's the plan, chat. I'm trying to draw a counter shape to their shape. Because that's how tactics work, right? Hassane. Inside to Soleil. Hassane. Thorsby. It's not great. Could Illusio do better with this team? Absolutely not. I mean, I could do better with this team. I could just play a 4-2-3-1. But I'm trying to do it whilst playing a 39-year-old Negredo at Regista. One thing you'll learn if you're new to the stream watching is I like to stream and it's a lot more vibes operated when it comes to tactics and stuff. I don't want to just use stuff that I know is good. I'd rather experiment and have fun with it and not necessarily play optimally. Like this! Like this! De Gea, suck it! Sadio Mane makes it 2-1. Come on! We love it. We love it. Look at the amount of players we've got in the middle. We're surging forward. I have got a bit personal there with De Gea. I would like to apologise. Tovan is in a heap on the floor. I'm sure he'll be fine. Right. Keep encouraging the players here now. Shout some encouragement. Green happy smiley faces. That was our first shot on target. Does not matter. We do not care. Negredo might have been the issue. Shh. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. I mean, bizarrely, the tactical change hasn't actually backfired. In fact, they've really done nothing in this half. All right, Lovrich for some fresh legs. I'm going to bring Pato for Luca, who's tired. Tovan has got a knock and a half, hasn't he? Right, you know what? Jurgen, I've only really used you in like absolute desperate situations. I am desperate. Help me, Jurgen Eckenkampf. You are my only hope. Also, definitely said his name incorrectly there, but I've tried. Oh, balls. Okay, well, we are down a man now because I've run out of subs. So that is unfortunate. We're going to have to go with the mouse cursor formation here. Do I get an extra sub? No, I don't get an extra. I knew that already. Take him off. That is... I'll be honest, when you look at it like that, desperate times, chat. Desperate times, desperate measures. Do you believe? I actually kind of believe. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Please, imagine. Imagine the scenes. Imagine it. Biol drifts wide. Kingsley is blocked. Falls to Sanchez. Oh, okay. We have no one back. We have... Shit. Great tackle, Torre. He had it covered. I appreciate the fact Torre just kicked a guy in the shins there like it was a street fight going on. I haven't got any match engine mod stuff installed. Chat, if you see people ask that question, please answer it for me. I appreciate people coming in and asking the question. The amount of times I've had to answer the question, I'm going insane. It's the default match engine. Right, come on, Torre. My 6'9", look at him go. Agility, balance, poise. Some say that Torre embodies the 3 judging criteria of Robot Wars. Damage, style, control was actually 4. Aggression was the other. He is all of those things in one. Sadly, our team is not. Zaniolo's in behind. He scored. You know what? That was coming, wasn't it, really? Oh, offside, Lino? I've clicked out the game, bloody hell. Where's the line? The linesman's gone. The goal's been awarded. You know what? We've tried. Should we have sent so many players up? Probably not. But we did live the dream. That was a very well-timed run. Annoyingly well-timed, if I might say so myself. Hissy Fit, mate. Thank you for the 23 months of the tier 2. That's a long-ass time. Appreciate it. Hope you're ready for some FM streamage. You know what we've tried there, chat? We have tried, haven't we? Great tackle. Still not dealt. I mean, they're probably going to score another now. It's like we're playing with, like, half a team. Chat, what is this? What am I cooking? The injury to Soleil ruined this game. We actually weren't playing that badly until the injury. But it did ruin things. Oh, have a day off, Fiorentina. Look, you've won. Well done, you've won. You've ruined the stream here, Fiorentina. You've ruined the stream. You've made me look like a schmuck. Get me out of the game. Get me out. I'm done. We're meant to end the stream today on a high, chat. Instead, we've ended it with that. Venezia won 4-0 as well. I mean, in our first 10 games in charge, we've got 14 points. There's 11 games left. Soleil's out for 4 to 5 weeks. It's not great to lose one of your best centre-backs, is it, really? I would describe that as suboptimal, I think. What were the other scores in the league? Did it get worse for us? Empoli drew against Como. Of course they did. Absolute idiots. The engine change this guy did transforms the game. Different finishes, touches, speed, so much more realistic. I've tried out the match engine mod a little bit. It's more arcadey. It's way quicker than real football. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but I wouldn't say it's more realistic. And all the animations you see do already exist in the game. It's just the physics of the ball has changed. Karius has the most player of the matches in your entire team. Does he actually? I mean, to be fair, Karius has actually been okay so far. 2 player of the matches for a goalkeeper is pretty mad. I still don't... I'll be honest. Until the last 2 games, I was like, yeah, we're going to stay up now. When we beat Empoli, I thought, that's it. We're staying up. Now I am worried. I mean, we've got 15th, 14th, then a horrible run in the middle. I'll tell you what, we played Venezia in 17th and Cagliari in 2 of the last 2 games of the year. There's so many winnable games at the end of the season. But I need to start winning now. What is this save? This is a bottom at Christmas challenge we're doing with Udinese. We took over them bottom at Christmas with 6 points. It's a week-long save game. I'm afraid if you're just tuning in now, you are coming right at the end of the stream. But you can watch it back. So that's a thing. Yeah, we're trying to keep Udinese up. Next stream is on Friday evening, chat, at 6:30. So if you're looking forward to that, that's a thing. 14 points in 10 games extrapolated out to 27 games would have me in 10th. Exactly. I've been brilliant. Negredo's been brilliant at Regista. Screw the haters. Negredo's our king. Look at it. He's learning it. He's now only awkward. Soleil got suspended when he got injured as well. So he would have missed a game anyway. So maybe it's not the worst injury in the world. Also, there is an international break before the Napoli game, so he might be fit by the end of the month. That could be okay. Right, chat, I'm afraid to say, if you tuned in late, you've come in at a very awkward moment, because we are just wrapping up the stream for today. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Udinese adventure. We won a game from 3-0 down. We lost a game. Well, no, we drew the game from 3-0 down. With the Bottlers and the Comeback Kings all in one. Today was really, really fun. Obviously, a slightly earlier stream today. Like I said, next Udinese stream is going to be on Friday evening, 6:30 UK time. Whatever time it is for you now, add 3 hours onto it. We'll be live for your viewing pleasure, both on YouTube and Twitch. If you've been watching on either of those platforms, I appreciate the love and support. It's been a really, really fun save game so far, this one. I'm hoping we can stay up, but 6 points away from safety. It's going to be tough. And for all the people who just got here, rewind the stream. Go watch it back. Enjoy the adventure. There were some absolute bangers of matches today that were really, really fun. Right, I'm going to hit the outro button. Hopefully it all works as intended. I'll see you on Friday for more chat. I love you all. Have a lovely rest of your day. We're back with Wanderers on YouTube tomorrow.